Hello traders, this week we are looking at more FTMO traders, so let's check out their amazing results. So once again, hello traders, I am Simon from FTMO, and what we are doing today is that we are looking at more FTMO accounts. So these traders have been able to pass the challenge and the verification phase. If you have clicked on this video, chances are that you already know the drill, so let's do this. By the way, you can see that we have hidden numbers of these FTMO accounts, and that is of course because these FTMO traders are still trading, there are some stakes involved, and because of that we don't want to put too much pressure on these traders. This first one started on 16th of September, this is for $100,000, so that's the account balance. The start of this account was not really that fortunate. There was minus of $644, but from that point on it was pretty much just uphill from there. But overall the balance curve looks really great actually. Now the trader is at balance of $8,800, which is really good when you consider this trader has been trading for like 1 month, and this trader already stacked like 22 trading days, didn't really come near to breaching max daily loss or even the max loss limit. So this trader didn't really have a chance to get commission from his trading, but if you want to calculate it, you pretty much take this number and multiply it by 0.7 because of course that's the split. And yeah, you get something around 6,000 and something. You can note that down in the comment section if you want. Now regarding the statistics, equity and balance matches. So that means that this trader doesn't have any open position at this very moment. Number of trades, this trader already made 309 trades, so that's quite a lot. And he used, or she used, we don't know if it's he or she, 230 lots. And the average risk reward ratio is really good, it's 2.2. Now when you combine this risk reward ratio and this win rate, you get really nice profitable strategy in the long run. So if this trader is able to keep these numbers up, it's gonna be really good. In the daily summary, you do not see really any specific patterns. Overall, the volume is split very nicely across all days. There are no huge spikes in the volume or even profits or losses. It's pretty consistent as far as I can see. Looking at the last page of the trading journal, we can see mostly Forex. And this trader is mostly using stop losses, sometimes even take profits, but not as often as those stop losses. Now, what's quite pleasantly surprising is that this trader isn't opening all the volumes in one day on one position. So this trader splits the volume across multiple positions, which is quite good. Of course, this doesn't mean that you cannot open one big positions, but you know, this way you can perhaps control it way better. One additional thing to note here is that this trader isn't really holding the positions overnight. This is an exception, but of course, I don't really know that since this is just the last page of the trading journal. If we had to go through all 16 pages, we would be here for eternity, really. And finally, down here, this trader is mostly profiting on selling, on buying, not really that much. So definitely sells are what makes the money here. The most profitable volume here is 5 lots, surprisingly enough, and the least profitable, or rather the most losing volume here is 2 lots, and the absolute single most profitable instrument is definitely Euro and Japanese yen. Also, you can see that pretty much this trader is focusing on Forex, not really anything else. There is one index and gold, but no interesting profit here. Okay, so that's it for this trader. Hopefully this trader is able to keep it up. So far, it's quite nice. Okay, so this is the second one. Right away, you can see that this trader has $200,000 balance. Now, this is because this trader most likely passed 2 evaluation processes or even more, we don't know that, and because of that I assume that this start date isn't really accurate, since this is probably the date of merging of the accounts. So this trader could have been trading already on a $100,000 account for multiple months, but we don't know that because this is date of the merging of the account most likely. The trading here is much more of a roller coaster than the previous one, so this trader is risking a lot, but even so, this trader is able to get some really nice profit. As you can see, this trader had even $55,000 profit, so that's really nice. But as you can see, there are some dips and spikes which are not really that fortunate, and of course that will very likely affect psychology of this trader. So from the start of this $200,000 account, this trader managed to get in 16 trading days, actually was really close to breaching max daily loss, had like $80, do not breach it, but I assume that when you are at this level, you are probably setting up those stop losses, so you do not breach it. This trader didn't really come close to breaching max loss limit, just 25% there, so not a big deal here. But what is a big deal is the profit, and that is $41,000, so that's just really good. So that is quite outstanding. If you wanna calculate the commission that this trader is eligible to get, you pretty much just take this number and multiply it by 0.7. That's the split rate, and yeah, that's what this trader gets. This account already has 217 trades and using 1,681 lots. So that is huge volume, or at least in my opinion it is. The risk reward ratio here is just 0.63, so not really that great, but when you combine it with win rate of 67%, it still makes a profitable strategy. It must be profitable strategy because, I mean, look at this profit, look at this profit. Now there is one thing that I dislike about this account, and that is the huge volume that this trader uses. I mean, look at this. This is just a huge dip in the balance. Now then there is a huge spike in the balance, then once again huge spike, huge dip. I mean, this is not really a comfortable strategy for me. If this works for this trader, that's good, but this is not for everyone, because this trader is risking quite a lot. On the last page of the trading journal, we can see just 5 or 10 lots being used here, and everything is on gold. I don't know if all of the positions are executed on gold. Let's just go through the trading journal real quick. I mean, yeah, even on the second page of the trading journal, it's the same. It's only gold, not even using any stop losses, not even using any take profits. I don't know what's the strategy here, but clearly it's just gold. Down here we can see that this trader is able to be profitable on shorts and longs, but mostly on going short. And the only instrument that is being traded here is gold. So yeah, and pretty much the only volume that this trader trades is 5 lots and 10 lots, and that's it. So this is really interesting. Hopefully this trader is able to keep it up and get some more nice profits, just like this one. All right, so this is the third account for $50,000, and you can see pretty much just steady growth, which is really nice. So I would consider this growth to be way nicer because it's less risky. There is just one big dip, and that's right here, but other than that, it's really nice. This trader was able to pull in 16 trading days, didn't really come close to breaching max daily loss or even max loss, so that's a good thing. The profit here is $6,112, so that's quite nice. Once again, you can multiply it by 0.7 and calculate the commission which this trader is eligible to receive, if of course he or she will not trade anymore. Actually, this trader executed similar number of trades as the previous one, but when you compare the volume here, it's way less. It's just 35 lots. The average risk reward ratio is a little bit better, and so is the win rate. So it's 0.74, and the win rate is almost 80%. So that certainly makes even for more profitable strategy than the previous trader, except for that this trader isn't opening that huge of a volume. But if you took these two numbers and applied it on the volume of the last trader, he or she would be even more profitable, most likely. In the daily summary, I can see that it's quite consistent, no huge spikes in volume or profit. Overall, it's mostly green, which is very good. And yeah, nothing really that super interesting or out of ordinary. Right, so now I can kind of understand why this trader is using quite low volume here. That is because he or she is trading mostly indices. Of course, there is Brent oil right here, but other than that, just indices. Sometimes these positions are executed on intraday basis, and sometimes they are actually held overnight, which is in these cases where this trader is paying those swaps. What is really nice and pleasing to my eyes is the really nice balance between going long and going short, pretty much the same profit. The most profitable volumes here are 0.15 and 0.1. And the single most profitable instrument here is definitely DAX. Now you can also see that this trader isn't afraid to trade some more stuff. Now, sure, this is the most profitable instrument, but this trader is even trading some Forex, oil, commodities. You can see gold. And other indices. All right, so this is it for this one. Very nice trading. And let's look at the fourth one. This trader started on 15th of June. This account is for $100,000 and the balance curve is much more wild than the last one. There are two dips which I don't really like, and it's this one and this one, of course. Now you kind of see that when this trader got to this point, he or she didn't really go any further than that. So there is just really minor growth from that point on. Even so, this trader was able to pull in 40 trading days, didn't really come that close to breaching max daily loss or even max loss, and the current profit is $9,000. There were 101 positions executed using 634 lots. So that's quite high volume. When you divide this number by this number, you average around 6.3 lots per position. The average risk reward ratio is 1.4 and the win rate is above 50%. So that is actually really nice. Now when I scroll through the daily summary, the volume is actually nicely divided across all days. It's not like this trader decided to open 50 lots in one day and then from that point on just one lot per day. No, it's actually divided quite nicely as far as I can see, except maybe for these 2 days. On the last page of the trading journal, I can see just 6.5, 6.4 volume. Of course, we don't see the previous 5 pages, but the only instrument here is Euro, Japanese yen, or actually even British pound and US dollar. And all of the positions are executed on intraday basis. Another thing that I have noticed here is that this trader is sometimes using stop losses, but never, or at least on this last page of the trading journal, is he or she using take profits. So that's kind of odd. Finally, down here we can see that most of the profits are done on going short, a little bit on going long, but not really all that much. But both of these are profitable, so that's good. The most profitable volume is 6.7 lots, and most of the losses are made on 6.33 lots. And the single most profitable instrument is definitely, absolutely Euro and Japanese yen, and also actually Australian dollar and US dollar. All right, so this is it for this one. Hopefully this trader is able to get some more profits, and let's now look at the last account. All right, so this is the last account. This trader has been trading from 1st of September, so that means he or she already had his or her first profit split, and the next profit split is on 1st of November. The balance curve, as far as I can see, is just really nice. Now, wow, okay, so these are some quite huge profits as far as I can see, and that means that this is quite a huge dip actually. So this is like $9,000 loss from this point to here, and that also means that these dips are just huge, and that also means that this trader had already really nice profit split already. Well, if you want to calculate how much this trader already got in the commissions, you can pretty much take this number, subtract the current profit, which is this number, and that is actually really nice as well. And you get something like $63,000, and you now multiply it by 0.7, and that's what this trader already received. So that's just insane. There have already been 29 trading days. The max daily loss was actually quite close to being breached, but didn't really get there. The same is true for max loss, and the profit is just really great. Now keep in mind that this trader still has like 14 or 13 days to make even more profits, but if he or she decides to stop right here, he or she is able to get commission of this number multiplied by 0.7. So I think that's just outstanding. This trader was able to already get in 264 trades using 1,347 lots, so that's quite high. The average risk reward ratio is above 2 even, so that's quite good. And the win rate is above 50%, so that's really profitable strategy right here. Now in the daily summary, well, I mean, there is huge volume opened just like every day pretty much. Maybe what really stands out is this day on which this trader made just really insane amount of profits on this account. But yeah, other than that, there is a huge volume opened left and right. As far as I can see on the last page of the trading journal, this trader is trading just Forex, Euro and British Pound, and British Pound and US dollar. Of course, we don't know the rest of the trading journal, what is there, what is being hidden there, but we don't really have time for that. Now, most of the positions are once again executed on intraday basis, except for these. And regarding the stop loss and take profit, actually, it's really great that this trader is using almost always that stop loss and sometimes take profit. Down here, finally, we can see that this trader is mostly profiting on going short, a little bit on buying, so that's nice. And the single most profitable instrument is Euro and British Pound. And I assume that this trader is specializing mostly on Forex. And the most profitable volume is 5 lots, and after that it's 2.5 lots. Okay, so this is it for this last account. This is just really outstanding trading. I hope that we will see this trader getting some more great results. And yeah. And with that, this is the video. Of course, if you have any feedback for us, any questions, you can leave them down in the comment section, or you can hit us up on the live chat that is available at all times on our website right here. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe to our FTMO YouTube channel. Also follow FTMO on all social media. And as always, trade safe.